What's happening, sexy ninja people? It is Sean Caspian coming at you for another daily vlog. It is Tuesday the 11th of June, and man, it has been a little while since I've been able to do this. I've had some technical problems with my channel, so I'm really sorry I haven't been able to vlog for you guys. I've missed you. I really have. So, today's topic I wanted to talk about a little bit is kind of one of the topics that remains hot even now. I've talked about it a little bit before with one of my vlogs. I've done a video on my main channel about it. It is, of course, the Xbox One, because it is E3, and they had their conference at E3 yesterday. So I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about the whole thing, because if you notice, I've gone back and forth about the whole deal a little bit. So the initial unveiling, I was like, okay, I'm kind of impressed, I'm a little bit impressed, and then I looked into it a little more, and I'm like, wait a minute, we can't even really play any games on this whole thing. So then I did my other video, which is a little bit of a spoof on that whole thing, so be sure and check that out too. So that's called Breaking Up With Your Xbox. Check that out as well. But anyway, yeah, I've been a little back and forth on the whole subject. So yesterday we finally got to some of the meat of the whole issue, which is in fact the games themselves. Now, we don't have any answers still on anything regarding DRM or used games. Can my friends borrow them? How does all that work? We've gotten some answers, sort of, but they're all vague, and they don't really tell us a whole lot of direct information. I can't really say 100% where the whole thing lies at this point, except that, honestly, it's probably exactly what we think it is. It's probably, you know, there's a whole lot of, you know, the online thing is almost certainly true. It's probably going to be difficult, at least, to buy used games, if they allow it even. You're probably going to have to license those or something else, or pay some kind of fee. That is very possible. You might only have so many times that you can enable your used games and that sort of thing, or trade them back and forth with your friends and all that. And so the whole thing's kind of a mess, but what's really interesting to me is that yesterday, you know, we got to finally see a whole bunch of the games, and the thing that really sucks is I so want to stand up for my principles on this one. I feel like Microsoft is just beating us up, like hardcore right now. I feel like that's really happening. They're taking advantage of us. They're like, you know, F you, gamer. We know you're going to hand us your money, so we're going to, you know, put in all this crap, all this DRM stuff, all these limitations on used games because we don't like it. We want you to buy full retail price, all this other stuff, you know, monitoring and who knows what. I mean, we just discovered for real that the government is in fact monitoring like virtually everything we do all the time. I mean, shocker anyway, right? Like we didn't know about that, but we now have concrete evidence that that's happening with the whole Prism deal and everything else. So I wouldn't honestly be that shocked if like the Kinect is actually some kind of a spy device or something. But I don't want to go crazy town on you and conspiracy theory and all that. So the thing is, what sucks for me right now, really bad, is that I am intrigued by the games themselves, okay? I'm an old-school Killer Instinct fan, for one. Killer Instinct was one of my very favorite games in the arcade back in the day. Some of y'all might not even remember that and be like, what is this Killer Instinct thing? Yeah, I remember. I'm getting old enough for that. You know, and I'm intrigued by that game. The graphics look great, the Call of Duties, the this and the that, you know, and it's really interesting. It's like, ah, damn it. You know, these games are probably going to be pretty good, like the new Halo. You know, I bet you we see more stuff from Gears of War, a whole bunch of other exclusives and stuff like that. So I'm pretty dang intrigued by all the games, but I'm not so intrigued by the price point, $4.99 for the system. You know, for what it's capable of and blah, 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 everything else, and a new release. 500 bones is not really that much because, I mean, you could easily spend that on a high-end PC graphics card, you know, so 500 bones is not actually that much for what you're getting, but it's a lot for us gamers that are still kind of on the fence about the whole thing. We're like, God, I like the games, I like what's going on with the presentation and everything else. I'm sure it's like really capable and it's going to be fun and everything else, but I swear to God, it's knocking on my principles, man. I don't like supporting Microsoft and everything they're doing right now. They're just beating up the consumer. So I'm really, really torn. It's like all these cool games and all the cool stuff that I want to actually get to play and everything, but I don't know, guys. You know, I mean, I I can't get behind that kind of corporate mentality that just takes advantage of the consumer. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in some of the comments below. And so hopefully my channel is past all the technical issues. I should be doing daily vlogs Monday through Friday from now on, as far as I know. So anyway, I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tune in next time for another daily vlog. And please check out my main channel for new videos every Thursday and Saturday. Funny, geeky, sexy stuff. I love you guys. Arigatou gozaimashita.